In this screencast, we're going to look at how to add a product to a WooCommerce theme. First thing we need to do is log in. Once we've logged in, we are looking for our products drop down, which is just here. It's in the left hand actual navigation area for menus. So I click on products. And then we go to add product. Before we add this product, I'm just going to have a look at an actual page that has a product already set on it. And we'll just go up here. And this is how your end product page will look. Basically, it is made up of a number of elements, normal sort of navigation at the top with company headings, etc. We can also see in this area here our shopping basket, and it indicates how many items and the total cost of the actual basket there. Right, on the actual product you have your actual breadcrumb navigation. Now this allows the user to actually swap between home, shop products, and it indicates the actual page that they're on as the last item. We then have a main image here, our heading, price of the item, and basic information, how many are in stock. We have add gift wrapping as an option, so there's a charge there, and then the person can actually add in a greeting. And they can actually choose to add one or more items to their cart. As you can see, you can actually increase or decrease the numbers available. Also have the categories that this item is sold in, so it covers a number of different items within their actual catalogue. And underneath this is the tags. Now these tags are useful for search engine optimization. We then also have the product description, which is a larger description than before. And last but not least, dependent on how we've actually set out our products, we can either have related products, as these are, or we can actually have a heading that says you may like these as well, and there'll be a group of products that might actually go with something. Right, so we're going to go back to our actual product page where we're going to put in a new product. The first thing we're going to do is actually give our product a name, so we're going to click on there, and in this case I'm just going to enter a scarf, so I'm going to do scarf with rose print. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to save it as a draft. Now a draft basically is a work in progress, and you can then go back to it without it being visible by the public, and you can actually work on it until you're happy with it and then publish it. So we've just saved that as draft. We can actually view the product if we want to, but I'm just going to click on preview, and this allows me to actually look at it in preview mode. Now at the moment we've now got our page, and as you can see it's just got a heading with a placeholder for the actual image. I'm going to go back and we're going to carry on adding some items. So the first thing I'm going to do now is add in my product categories, and in this case I'm going to choose gifts and gifts for girls. So basically gifts for girls, but comes under the major heading of gifts. Once I've done that, I'm actually going to add now my product tags. Now because I've been doing various other items for the shop itself, I'm going to click on choose from most used tags. You can add in your own ones if you want, dependent on the type of items you're adding. I'm going to put in gifts, gifts for girls, Scroll down a little bit and we should have scarf and scarves. So these are all used for search engine optimization. So say for example, if somebody is searching for scarves online or gifts for girls, they'll be able to find this. I'm actually going to put in gifts for women and gifts for mothers. Now these are also search terms that people might use. And I click add, and as you can see they are now added to my actual tags here. Once I've done that, I'm going to scroll down a bit more on the right hand side and we come to our galleries. Now here we have product gallery and product image. The product image is the main image on the page, so we actually click on set product image, and if we've actually preloaded our images, which we have done here, we can actually choose from the ones that we've got. I'm going to choose this one, and as you can see it comes up with scarf mint rose. Now because these scarves come in different colours, I'm going to put in alternative text that states that it is a scarf with rose print, and the description is the same. I'm going to click on set product image, and as you can see that now shows up in the product image area. If we have other photographs of a product, we click add product gallery images, and then we can choose any additional images that we want to use. So in this case I'm just going to choose one, and I'm going to add this one here, which is the smaller detailed one, and in here I've got scarf mint rose detail. I've rewritten it so that it actually now reads scarf coloured mint with rose print detail, and I'm going to click add to gallery, and we now have two photographs of our product. I'm going to go back up to the top and I'm going to click on save draft again, and what I'd like to do with this save draft is actually look at it in preview, and we can actually now see that we will come up with an image that actually has a main image, a heading and a smaller item here, and this one, if we click on it, will actually come as a pop-up. The pop-ups are quite useful because it allows people to scroll through and gives a nice sharp image, but if they want greater detail, this arrow here allows them to actually expand the image and they get a nice large view of the product. And if they click back again, it will resize downwards to the second image, and in here again we can actually click to make it bigger, and as you can see you get a nice full image from that point. Right, we're going to go back to our edit our product. Now the next thing we do need to do is actually put some information into our product. Now this first item that you come to here is our main product description area. So in this I would need to put in scarf with rose print, and if you do it in a number of different colours, which we do, put in colours, and we're going to put in mint, apricot, soft white, and whatever colours you have in stock. I will actually check my spelling there. As you can see, I've made a spelling mistake, so I'm going to update that. The other thing that you can do is also put in size. Now you might want to put in the size of the scarf, and we're going to call it, say, a metre long, 100 centimetres by 50 centimetres wide. That's length and width. Okay, and another thing that you can add in is material. And in this one, muslin. Okay, Now, once we've done that, we need to actually copy some of this information that we have here. Now, I'm going to take just this heading here and copy it, and I'm going to run down to the next area in our actual product page, and you'll see here we've got WordPress search engine optimization. I'm going to put in focus keywords. Now, it doesn't have to be a single word, it can be a string of words, and in this case I'm going to put in scarf with rose print. And in the description I'm actually going to take some more information here. So I'm going to copy this area, and where it says product meta description, I'm going to copy and paste that in. Now, the one thing I am going to do is remove the size, because that's something we don't actually need. So this basically will give the person looking at it on the internet, if they come across the page, it will actually state the description of the item for the search engine optimization. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of the page, and we've got something here that says product short description. I'm going to paste in the information I took, and in this case I'm going to remove the colours and just having scarf with rose print and soft cotton muslin material. If I go back up and I then save the draft again, and we're going to actually have a look at the preview. I'm going to flip back to this and click on this, and I'm going to refresh this page so that we can actually now look at it with the additional items added in. So here we're actually showing scarf with rose print, and it has the material, categories and the tags. And if I scroll down, we've got the fuller product description and a list of related products. The last thing we need to do is actually put in our prices. So go back to edit the product. Normally you wouldn't actually double back and check on the item whilst you're working on it, because it lays out in the same way, but this is just to give you an overall look at it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to add in our price. Now, generally we wouldn't look at the sale price, but it might be that you want to run a sale at the end of the year and you want to do this product at a reduced rate over a specific period of time. So I'm actually going to put in £15, and I'm going to schedule the actual sale to start at the 1st of December. So I'm going to go forward in the year, and I'm going to start the actual sale on Monday the 1st of December, ending on the 31st of December. Now basically what will happen is that the sale price does not show up until these dates actually come to work. So basically nothing will happen with the sale price until we actually get to the 1st of December, and then it will actually show the sale price. Next thing we're going to do is look at the inventory. Now this is allowing us to actually manage our stock levels. So we click enable stock levels, and we put the number of items we actually have in stock. So say for example we have 6 scarves, and we just do that. We do not allow back orders. This actually prevents people from buying items once they are sold and you haven't had a chance to actually go in and clear off an item that is showing up but is no longer available. Next thing we'll look at is shipping, and in here you can actually put in weight. So for example, probably a scarf like this might weigh 400 grams, and we're going to put it in small amounts, so it's 0.4 grams. We can put in the dimensions of it if we want to. Now I would suggest that you only put in dimensions if it's to do with ceramics or cushions and things like that. And the shipping class we'll actually choose is Hermes, because that's the one we're using. And then we come on to linked products. Now, we actually have upsells. Upsells are items that encourage people to purchase them in addition to something that they are looking at the moment. So, for example, we might want to add in a wash bag to this. So we look for wash bags, and I'm actually going to add in a number of different wash bags. And as you can see, I can actually bring in different items. So we've got daisy green, and you might want, say, 3 of these. Let's put in another thing like a candle. There we are, and we're going to put in an additional item there, and possibly something like a lantern. So let's try a cushion, for example. And there we are, we've got handmade cushions with a heart. So we've now actually added 4 items to our upsell. So we're going to keep those as they are. We've then got attributes. Now, attributes is really useful to add in different colours. So, for example, we want to put in colours. So we're going to say that this is available in different colours. When you type them in, do not use a comma, you use a pipe, and we're going to put in different colours. So we're going to put apricot and soft white. And you can put in as many different colours and things that you like. Okay, and we're going to make this visible on our product page. So we tick that box, and we've now got that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come down here and check. So I'm going to add that, and there we are. And what we've done is we've actually added those additional products to the system. On our advanced, we can have things like purchase notes and orders and things like that. And we can enable reviews. I would actually click enable reviews because that allows people to leave a review about a product that they've purchased. And the last thing we're going to look at is our actual add-ons. Now, once you've actually published an item, it will actually show up the additional items which we have here already that say add gift wrapping, greeting or message for your gift. Currently, because the actual product is in our draft view, that will not show up. So at the moment I'm going to leave it as is, and I am going to now save the draft, and I'm going to check on the system once it's saved it. Just going to go back to our page that we had a few minutes ago, and we're going to refresh this, and we now have our actual page with all the information in it. And there we have our 4 items of suggested you may also like products. So we've got the cushion, wash bag and our candle. If we scroll down a little bit further, we've also got related products here. So people can actually look at the items when they're buying them. Now, I'm just going to move over to our ceramic heart and show you what happens when somebody actually looks to buy a product. And for example, they want 2 of the ceramic hearts and they would like them gift wrapped, so they choose gift wrapping. And as you can actually see, the gift wrapping does per item. So what we need to do is put in a message to say about this. Right, once they've done that, all they have to do is click add to cart. Now as soon as they've done that, the page will refresh itself and you'll see that you now have the 2 items, and it actually lists them here and it gives us a full list. And what we can do is we can actually see that on the page it shows that the ceramic heart lantern was successfully added to your cart, and we'll go view cart. And once you've done that, it takes you through to your actual shopping basket area. Now the shopping basket will list exactly what you've purchased there, so it's showing gift wrapping, the product price with the gift wrapping, how many items there are. If they want to make a change there and then, all they have to do is click downwards, so they've decided 1 rather than 2. They click the update cart and that will actually update for them. And on here we've actually got a flat rate shipping. We need to sort that out, but once that's set, it'll actually show how much the shipping and handling costs are. And once you've done that, you can actually click on calculate shipping and it'll work it out for the UK. This is based on the weight of the item. Once they've done that, you just click proceed to checkout. Now this will actually take them through to an option page where they would have actually filled out their name and address, etc. You can have an option of ship to a different address, which is handy if you're sending gifts on to somebody. And at the bottom you have a thing that shows how much things are. So we've got the heart lantern ×1 with gift wrapping and the subtotal of the cart, total order, and then we have a choice of either direct transfer, cheque payment or PayPal. Again, that's something we might want to sort out once we've got the actual system completely finished. If they choose PayPal, and all they do is they click proceed to PayPal and it will actually take them to the PayPal page. That isn't set up currently, so it will actually show us an error, but this is not a problem. When it's actually fully set up, it will be. So that is basically how the system works and how you add a new product. If I just go back to our products that we have actually saved as a draft, so it actually says product draft updated. If you decide that you're happy with the draft and you've done everything that you want, all you do is you hit publish and that will immediately publish the item. It will show it live on the front end of the website. And if we now click our products button, it will actually list the item in our products, and there we are. It's actually showing our scarf with rose print listed in our actual products list with all the others. And if you want to delete a product, all you do is you can either do multiple deletes, so you can actually tick the little box here and you can tick multiple items, or if it's just one item, you can just click trash and that will remove it from your products listing. And you'll notice here that where it says all the pages that we have, published pages, and we've got one in trash now, and you'll notice it says one post moved to the trash. You can undo it if you've made a mistake, or if you definitely want to remove it, what we do is we click trash. It will take us to our actual item, and you can see that there's one item in there, and all we do is we click delete permanently, and there we are, and your product is now removed. And that is the end of the tutorial.